Hey guys, this is I'll Stream That back with another episode of Farming Simulator 2019, the Contractor, and we are finishing up our barley contract over here on field 10. It was about 97% done. We slept through the night so that way we could have a little bit of light to finish by. And it should be, if not the end of this pass, it should be probably about the middle of the next one that we get it done. And this tractor's looking kind of dirty, so we're going to be giving it a bath today. And then we're going to be looking at some other things to do. And let's see, we're fairly close. There we go. So let's go ahead and we're going to get this contract done right now. And as soon as it says we're done, we're going to go ahead and stop so we can save some of the seed. And our yard needs a little bit of a cleanup as well, so we're going to get that done today. We have the logs that are on the trailer that need to be sold. So we're going to be taking those up to the sawmill, and that is finished. So we do have a little bit of seed left in the bag that's over there on our front loader. So we're going to go ahead and get that in the back of the seeder. So we did have to fill it up again today. And there we go, that is done. So we're just going to cut right across here, as this does belong to us. So we can definitely cut right on across. We're not going to be bothering anybody. And we might be mowing the grass today too. So we do still have everything out from last time. So let's bring the fence back. The fence doesn't look too dirty, but then the fence hasn't done as much as the other tractor has. So I probably should have stopped this right back there. So let's go ahead and bring this back this way to give it a wash. So the New Holland has done quite a bit of work. And so has our seeder. There we go. And let's see what we can do here. Let's grab this. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup right now. I think this is the only bag of seed that we have out here. So let's get that on to this. That's not how we want it. We want it more like... Okay. That, I think, is going to be straight enough. And that one has tipped on its side, and that's fine. It will all load the same anyway. Alright, there we go. So, let's put that right there. Let's hop into... I think this one should be able to pull this. So we're going to go ahead. We are going to take this up to the sawmill. And we're going to get this sold, and then we will come back and finish cleaning up the yard and find another contract. We also need to check up on the chickens and see what they need. If nothing else, we can buy a thing of chicken feed. I would like to get a wheat or barley contract for harvesting if I can, so that way we can give them the leftovers. And I will see you at the sawmill. And here we are, just about to the sawmill. My plans for this area, when I finally do get enough money to start buying some land up here, is because of the long journey to come up here to sell wood, I would like to make this whole area into a tree farm. And that's probably what it's going to be in the future, is at least field 3 will be nothing but trees. Okay, so let's see if it's going to sell from there, and it did. And that was an easy 2,917, and I just realized I have not finished up the $10,000 or the 10,000 euro contract. So let's collect that. And what do we have? I don't have a baler, so the baling ones are no good. I can do transports, but those are cheap. I don't remember if I have a corn header or not. That's field 7. That's a big one. Then we have canola on 16. That's a fairly big one as well. And where do they want that, though? Train station mill. So that's not that far of a drive either way. Field 2, we can't do cotton. We can do wheat, and that's on 13. That's not too far. They want that to go to Port Northwest, which is a little bit of a further drive. So we've got a few to think about. Let's go ahead and we're going to get this back to the farm. Okay, so we're back at the farm. We're going to go ahead and we're going to wash this up. I did not realize how dirty the case was until I hopped in and saw all the dirt and the mud, and it's time to get that cleaned up. And we'll go ahead and we'll wash the trailer too. That should do it. And I think I cleared everything out over here I wanted to. That tree is still there. We will take care of that sometime in the future. So now, let's go ahead and we want to open up all these doors because we're going to start putting some things away. We want to make sure that we have everything open so we can just back stuff right in. And a lot of this stuff is going to have a home, like this is going to go right in front of here. And then if we can just refill that, then we can close the cover, lower it, and detach. Then we have our sprayer, and I think our sprayer has some stuff in it. And that's the wrong side. So if we can get to the right side of this and attach it, we can see if there's stuff in there. And there is not, it is empty. So this can go right beside the cedar. Okay, we have our log fork, which is a 3-point linkage. I think we've got a 3-point on the front. Maybe not. So let's throw that on the back. Oh, of course, that's why. That's got to go on a front loader. So because that has to go on a front loader, do we have anything on there? We have that. So let's go ahead. We're going to make sure that's on the front. We'll drop those. For some reason, I thought this was a 3-point linkage. So let's move this. I think I'm going to put this back here with all the grass stuff. since we do have room. Okay, and then we've got the bucket. Let's go ahead and I think the chickens need to be cleaned up. We will at least take this over and check. And it looks like we've got a couple of cartons of eggs. There we go. And I think the chickens are fine. Yes, the chickens should be good. The cleanliness will be up a little bit soon. Takes a little while for it to register. And we're going to put the bucket beside the log fork. Going to throw it right there. Because that is mainly going to be used for the chickens. And I think we can pick up the forks, and I think we're done with this for now. Okay, so now we can get our forage wagon out of the way. And we'll go ahead and wash that too. We have a lot of dirty equipment. Okay, that's clean. And our forage wagon, I think we're going to put that back here too. In the future, it's going to be used for straw, but for now, it is basically a tool for the grass. And we do not have a corn header, so it's a good thing I did not take that job. So I think we're going to go ahead, we're going to take 16. Which is the canola. So we will accept the contract. So we're going to have that going over there in just a second. But for now, we want to get our harvester over there. Alright, so at the other end of this field we have our tractor and trailer parked. So let's go ahead and we're going to get started on this. Here we go. Alright, so here it is. It is almost 8 o'clock at night. It is dark. And we are still harvesting. We are just about done here. And I think if we take a look here, we're 94% done. Basically, if we take what we have in the trailer to the sell point now, it would be done. But I think we might be able to squeeze everything in here into the trailer, and if we can get everything completely done with our little bit of extra for some money, and then we will be able to complete the contract, and then we can go to sleep and start it again tomorrow. So we're going to press on here, and hopefully we should have everything done by 9 o'clock and everything back at the farm by 9. Alright, here we are with our final full trailer. There is about 1,000 liters left in the harvester that we couldn't squeeze in here. But this should get us a little bit of money along with the completed contract. And there we go. So that left about 4,000 in the trailer after the finish. We got about 4,000 euros for that, and we have about 1,000 left in the harvester. So let's go ahead and wait for this to save. Let's collect our money. We now have exactly 29,000 euro. Right on the money. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to take this back to the farm. We're going to leave our combine in the field for now. We will pick that up in the morning. And here we are back at the farm. We're just closing up all of the doors here. And there we go. And we're going to leave that out here. It doesn't look like rain tonight, so it should be fine. And there's the moon. And we're going to head inside and get ourselves a good night's sleep and be back at it tomorrow morning. I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is All Streamed At. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.